Lawrence from the gun, protected, throws towards the end zone, wide open. A quick strike from Jacksonville, 21 yards, and the Jags in command.
All right, let's talk that victory in Tennessee. Where was the game won in Nashville?
It was defense, man. You know, you're going against a team where you need to dominate them on defense, right? Cam Ward, I like his game. He's going to be okay in the future, but, I mean, Tennessee's got his problems. And they took control, they dominated, and they set the tone early. That's what I wanted to see. You go out there and you don't play down to their level, you make it happen. I like that special teams played a role in it. You always want to see that. But overall, the team was prepared, and they executed, and it was not a letdown, and that's exactly what I wanted to see.
Which Jags player are you giving the game ball?
Josh Hines. You know, first of all, he's really heated up in the last couple of weeks. I think I saw an interesting stat on I think he's got like 5, almost 6 sacks in the past 5 games. And this is where you want him to take over, right? I always say your money has to perform. It has to show up. And when you see that, it's expected. You know, it doesn't get celebrated as much as it should, but the way he's performing now, you need him to close out. You need him to make an impact. He can dictate, and you want him to dictate how offenses have to plan for you.
What was the key moment or the turning point that we may have missed?
Well, I'm always looking at special teams, and you had a backup snapper, right, come in the game. And that's when they're able to handle that and overcome that, that says a lot. And I think that's something that the normal fan, you know, you look at and you think, you know, it's backup going in there playing, but that snap to hold, snap with the punters, that thing it flows, man, and they're so used to each other. So when you have to adjust, it takes the other people to step up, and that's good. Special teams should celebrate that.
What needs to improve?
Man, I keep saying it, but the O-line, you know, O-line has to tighten up, because just like we're celebrating Josh Hines Allen and his performance, man, the quickest way to lose is for your offensive line to get dominated. And, you know, they're still giving up a lot of pressure. They allowed three sacks allowed in back-to-back games. We got to make sure we can fix that. And also, I think all with the penalties. You know, I'm always looking at the penalties. So protection up front and penalties, we keep saying it over and over. Let's keep chipping away at that.
Okay, let's move on to the next game. How did the Jags beat the Colts and get to 9-4?
First of all, you got to stop the run. Especially they're going to lean into it this week because it didn't work last week. So they're going to look at film, and it's all about adjustment. We're going to have to run the ball. That's what they're going to be saying. They're going to stick with the run. You have to shut it down, keep the explosives down, because if that run gets going and that play action pass off the back of that and it's flowing seamlessly, there's going to be a problem. You want to make it one-dimensional. You want to make Daniel Jones have to drop back. He's limited in his movement. That's what you want the game to become. Stopping the run is of utmost importance.
It's going to be a big month, J. Bell. Going to be a big month.
It's a huge month, man, and this is what it's all about. You know, when you get to this time of year, this is what's fun. The matchups, games, the situations, the circumstances, all of the pressure. Like, it's all about now. And that's why when we talk about early in the season and we say, don't trip, don't worry, because now is the time everything has to be clicking. Identity is locked in. You just got to go out there and execute in these high pressure moments.